NLP is one of the most powerful tools that we can use to help us create dramatic and long-lasting transformations in our lives. Now, you likely already know this or you wouldn't be watching this video, but maybe you're wondering, where can NLP be used in my life? I'm going to share some of those places in this video. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm an NLP and hypnosis master practitioner and trainer, and I have worked with thousands of people across the world using the tools of NLP to help them create dramatic change in their life. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 of the top ways that I use NLP with my clients to help them get powerful changes that last for good. One of my favorite ways to use NLP with my clients is to help them change disempowering behaviors so that they no longer have the desire to do that thing anymore. There is a technique that we can use in NLP that helps people curb unhealthy food cravings or unhealthy cravings like smoking cigarettes or other things. Now, every single time I tell people that in a 10 to 15 minute technique, we can take away their desire to eat ice cream or to put sugar in their coffee or to eat that piece of cake, whatever it is, or that we can take away their desire to quit smoking, they always look at me like, yeah, right, okay. But the technique is so powerful that we change the way that you interpret this food or this cigarette in your mind. And so where before you might see a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and think, oh, that's gonna taste so good, we can actually reprogram the mind so that when you think of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, you think of dog poop or you think of a child vomiting up like chunky vomit. The grosser the thing that we turn it into, the faster and the better this technique works. In fact, James, at the time that I'm filming this video, James did this technique with me less than 90 days ago, and he hates the thought of Ben & Jerry's ice cream so much that he can't even walk down the ice cream aisle at his local supermarket, and that's caused him to lose 20 pounds. I've had people do this technique that were type 2 diabetic so severely that their doctor was worried that they wouldn't have 10 years left to live, and by just doing this one 10 to 15 minute technique, they were able to reverse their type 2 diabetes because now they no longer wanted the junk food and the candy, so they were able to get their diet under control and start to work out because we installed some healthy, empowering habits for them as well. People like Cindy haven't touched croissants in months, and people like Carmen haven't touched cake in years because of this one 10 to 15 minute technique. And so if there's a disempowering behavior or a way that you're sabotaging your weight loss or quitting smoking or other things that you want to let go of, NLP is a great way to hack into the software of the mind and reprogram those parts of the mind to see the thing that you can't stop doing in a completely different light. And like I said, it only takes 10 to 15 minutes. Now, before I share with you the second way that we can use NLP, I'd love to hear from you. If we could stop you from eating an unhealthy food, what would that food be? Go to the comments below and let me know. One of the other ways that I like to get my clients to fully integrate and embody the power of NLP is to help them understand what words are not really serving them. So every single day we have about 60,000 thoughts, and 80% of those thoughts are negative. You have about 1,500 words per minute that passes through your mind. And that's not including what you're saying out loud to other people. Now, a lot of times these words don't have the impact on the mind that we think that they have, and that keeps us in a negative spiral. One of the reasons that people fail oftentimes to achieve their goals is that they're not phrasing their goal in a way that allows them to have success. In our mind, we have this part called the reticular activating system. And I want you to think of the RAS as the GPS of your mind. And in fact, it's the most powerful GPS in the world. The job of the RAS is to find whatever it is that you put into it in the fastest and easiest way possible. So if I type in the address to McDonald's on my phone GPS is going to give me the fastest and easiest route to get to McDonald's. And we want to do the same with the RAS. If my goal is to make $1 million, then what I have to do is I have to program that address into the reticular activating system, and it will find the fastest and easiest way there. Now, what most people do is they don't program the address in the right way, and that stops them from getting the results that they want. There's two words in particular that I hear people use all the time that stops them from getting results. The first is the word not. It's important to understand that the RAS uses pictures. So everything I've said to you in this video, you've gotten a picture in your mind. That's gone into the reticular activating system, and the reticular activating system looks for more of that thing. The unconscious mind and the reticular activating system are unable to process the word not. So every time you say the word not, it's canceled out. It's not heard by the unconscious mind. So if I say don't think of a pink frog, right now you have a pink frog in your mind. And what has to happen is your conscious mind has to come in and say, no, think of a pink tree. And now you've got a pink tree in your mind. Where most people go wrong is they focus on what they don't want. I was a personal trainer for 20 years. I have been in the mindset coaching space for over 10, and this is what I see all the time. Well, what are your goals? What would you like to achieve? I don't want to be overweight anymore. I am sick of being tired all the time. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to huff and puff after climbing up the stairs. I don't want debt. I don't want to be stuck in my business anymore. Well, by programming that in, what you're programming in is debt, being stuck in your business, being overweight, huffing and puffing at the top of your stairs. And so what you're doing is you're actually programming the thing that you no longer want into your reticular activating system and saying, hey, go out and find this for me. And that's why people don't have success. They program the wrong thing in, and then they blame their mind for not working properly. It's the words that they're using. The second word that people often use that keeps them stuck is the word try. Well, I'll try and make $1 million. I'll try and lose 20 pounds. I'll try and do this. What happens when you say the word try is you tell your unconscious mind that it's not a priority, and so it gets bumped to the bottom of the list. You say to the unconscious mind, I'm not willing to go all in on this thing, so we don't have to put in a lot of effort. You actually give yourself permission to fail before you even get started. You give yourself an excuse when you do fail so that you don't have to take responsibility for not achieving the goal. So if you want to use the tools of NLP in your life to help you achieve your goals faster, be aware of how you're using the word not and stop using the word try altogether, and you will see that things change very, very quickly for you. Now, before I share the third way that we can use NLP, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. I am putting out brand new videos just like this one every single week to help you master your mind, let go of those mental blocks keeping you stuck so that you can step into the true potential that lies inside of you right now. So go ahead, click that subscribe button and like this video while you're there. One of the other favorite ways that I have to help people using the tools of NLP is to help them create what I call a happy button. In NLP, we call it an anchor. And what it does is every time somebody touches a particular part of their body, in my programs we use the knuckle, every time they touch that button, so to speak, they are hit with a wave of emotion that they have chosen ahead of time. So oftentimes I'll work with people who want to feel more confident when they're about to give a board presentation or they're about to get up on stage before they make a sales call. They want to feel empowered. They want to feel bold and powerful. And so just by touching this one knuckle on their hand or this button, wherever it is on their body, they will feel those emotions coming up so that they can get that emotion and step more confidently into the future. No more faking it till you make it. No more pretending to be something that you're not, but you're actually unlocking and tapping into the emotions that you already have the ability to feel. They're just elusive in some moments for you. Now, if you want to learn more tools of NLP to change your life, I would love to share with you my NLP Rewired program. I've pulled together over 35 hours of the most powerful training that I do for my clients. They've paid thousands of dollars for this training. I'm offering it to you today for only $47. All you have to do to get instant access is go to thenlpqueen.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.